We're live from Venice Beach, California, the veritable edge. Oh yes, I'm saying it again. The veritable edge of Western civilization. Venice Beach, California. Yes. Today is Friday, August 22nd, maybe. And this is show number 63. That's what I said, 63. It's like over 2 months worth of shows. So we have 66% on the battery, and I have a painting I want to paint. A lot of crazy, wonderful, bizarre, challenging energy today. It is, of course, beautiful here, and yeah, so there's a lot happening. I don't even know where to begin to talk about it. Okay, so is there a general acceleration going on right now, or is it just me? Because it sure feels like it. All right, check this out. This is the painting I started 2 days ago and worked on it yesterday. And this is where we're at with it. And okay. So I talked to my dad just now. That's why I'm a little late starting the show. And on the telephone, just to let him know I'm not going to make it back to the Cape this summer. And he shared with me what's been going on with him and his wife for the past couple of weeks. Heavy duty stuff. And his wife, my dad was born in 1928, and that makes him, I think, 86. He's turned 86 this summer. And his wife is just a couple years younger than him, but she has Alzheimer's, the early stage Alzheimer's. All right, maybe not so early at this point, but she doesn't remember much. And but the thing is, she remembers my name. She remembers who I am, which is really cool. And he is her primary care person at 86. And they've had some issues with home health care workers taking advantage of them and that kind of thing. So he just said, the heck with it, I'll just do it all myself. You know? And so he does, as much as he can, you know, which is a good thing because that he's so engaged, because it helps her stay in the world. Otherwise, she'd be like lost in nowhere's land, you know, mentally. So. So a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I think he said she was coming from the car and she passed out from dehydration. You know, it's summertime, hot, whatever. And the neighbor, who he has some beef with, they helped her up, and then they went and they called elder services, and reported him as what do you call it, abusing his wife. Right? And so they came and they investigated. They didn't find anything, but they had to go through their process, you know. And they had taken her to the hospital to because of the dehydration. And she's sitting in the hospital bed, and the sheriff shows up with a summons saying that she has to be in court on Monday morning. Right? So she's in the friggin' hospital, and she can't go to court, right? So he goes to court for her, and there's nobody there. There's nobody at the courthouse. But anyway, it kind of went on and on like that. And she's getting it all straightened out, but you know, what a whole lot to on top of, you know, dealing with her dementia. You know, increasing dementia. It's just a lot of headaches that they don't really need, you know. So. He was letting me know what's the latest with all that stuff. And there's this friend of mine, Facebook friend, who is who is, you know, she's stuck in Morocco, in Marrakesh, Morocco, wanting to make it back to the States with her 2-year-old son, but she's getting kicked out of her place today because she could only come up with $300 of the $350 she needed for her apartment, and she can't. It isn't the next court date to figure out if they're going to give her back her passport isn't until Monday. So there is a saga. Crazy. And then there's a friend, Jason. God love him. He's been wrestling with cancer in the hospital all summer, and the news isn't turning any better. Looks like he's going to stop doing chemo soon because the cancer's come back with a vengeance. And, you know, it seems like if you look at this past week, every other Facebook post on my feed is somebody, you know, dealing with serious heavy-duty life stuff. You know, we have this having it. So I feel like I am so blessed to be standing on my own 2 feet. You know, in such a beautiful place. I get to look at these mountains and do this. This is what I do. This is my thing. You know, I'm so blessed. All right. Oh, I'm gonna get my phone. And then, you know, this Burning Man is starting this Sunday. Hey there.
Thanks for watching.
That's what it's for. Just showing off over here. I forgot to thank you. I do a live stream at 6 o'clock.
Oh.
And, I usually kind of try to give people a heads up when they walk up, you know. So if you see me talking to myself, it's because I'm really just crazy. Like everybody else around here. There's a brother here on the boardwalk. He's been here. I mean, I've been setting up on the boardwalk since 1989, and he was here then. And he now he's in a wheelchair, but back until maybe 5-10 years ago, he basically lived on a skateboard because he was, I think, what they call a thalidomide baby. You know, he severe birth defects, and he doesn't have anything below the knees. And he's got one appendage that didn't really form as a full arm. He's got a full left arm, but that's about it. And he's, you know, so he's only like, let's see, he's only about like that tall, you know. And he's about the size of a skateboard. And that's how he lived for years, you know. And I don't know, somehow a couple of years ago, they, it must have been about 8 years ago. Hi there. Somebody hooked him up with social services and got him a wheelchair and got him housing and all this other stuff, which is really good. Because he, you know, and people, you know, some people can be really cruel. You know, people, instead of seeing a person that is more challenged than you, and you know, showing some compassion or something, you know, some humanity, you know, people see him and their worst side comes out. They get mean, or you know, it's weird. It's weird. There was this brother that passed this year. His name is Crystal Feather from New York. I talked about him in a couple of shows ago. There was a memoriam for him at the Rainbow Gathering, and he somebody quoted him at the memoriam as saying, you know, he said, you know, you people that complain that, you know, you were in slavery for 500 years, you know. This brother was a dwarf. He was this tall. And he said, you complain that you were enslaved for 500 years. For the past 5,000 years, my people have been given as gifts. That was his personality. You know? Incredible person. But this brother here, the skateboard, you know. And for some reason, I don't know, he and I hit it off, and we always say hello to one another and ask how he's doing. He asks how I'm doing. He's always, you know, I've seen him just get really pissed at people and rage at people, and then he'll see me and he'll just drop out of that and just say, I hope you're having a good day. You know, something like that. Maybe. He's doing a live stream. Yeah. So, anyway. Some of that up in there. Anyway, you know what's funny? It's this brother with the skateboard. Hey, I'm doing the stream now, in case you're wondering. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Yeah. There's an arrest in progress. Yeah, it's been like that. Weird. There's just so many weird things going on. I was saying about the brother with the skateboard. The image that I have of him is the day the day after, actually for several days after Obama got elected, is him riding down the boardwalk, just riding around in circles, drunk as drunk could be, in his little electric wheelchair, going, Obama, Obama. That's all he would say, to the point where 3 days later he's going along and he's like saying Obama, but he's got no voice from yelling Obama so much. He's driving around in circles. Incredible. Incredible. He's a good man.
They'll let you have it. They'll let you have the good stuff.
What's the deal?
Some guy just has like a whole boatload of stuff over there, and he has a whole encampment over there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's like taking it.
Yeah. Is it the African American guy or is it a Caucasian? Yeah.
He's long gone.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. So it's the Caucasian dude. Right. Oh, so that's why the pickup truck. Yeah, that makes sense.
For cargo truck.
Yeah, there's a local that lives in.
Which guy was the Caucasian guy?
I don't know, but there's a local that lives in one of these apartments that was complaining about the African American gentleman bellowing at night. And
that was probably them.
well, no, I don't think so, but
They did. They for sure
I'm
did.
sure, but when he got arrested the first time, I was standing here at my booth, and the cops were, they were trying to get back to the cop station. That guy came up to him and he asked him about that stuff, and they said, all you need to do is call 311 and they'll come out, And so he said, so that stuff's just going to have to sit there until, because the two of them were like piling stuff up there.
Oh, right. I didn't even shoot anything. I was just adjusting this.
Flying. I saw him.
I was
got you.
adjusting the lens.
Yeah.
I wasn't shooting.
Yes. At the art mill, slaving away, slaving away. Hey there. So that's probably that, because that guy was like, this stuff has to just sit here.
That was the local guy?
Yeah.
What's that guy there?
No. Get black hair. Kind of. Just water. Don't worry about it. Don't you want to get bathed? What's up with that, man?
No, I have an aversion to water, like so many others.
I don't even drink it.
Like so many. I know guys that do.
I know.
That's sad when you don't want to drink water.
Yeah, I mean, how do you live,
Yeah. No.
Cool. Hey. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. That's working.
That shirt's from dog.
You're not allowed. There's no liking the tree. Nobody can like the tree. Do you have a license for that? License?
Huh?
Did you have a license to like that? Come on, man.
I do.
All right. Okay. So you're on camera, just so you know. We're live stream at 6 o'clock. Wave, say hello. There you go. Where you all from? I've heard of California.
You have? You've been there?
I may have. Los Angeles. It's around here somewhere, isn't
Yeah,
it?
somewhere in the area. Very, very tough.
Yeah, it's because I practice being talented.
That's the best.
I know.
Thank you.
You are entirely welcome.
I'm watching it. It's not watching like
This is too warm. Who knows? From too hot to too warm, too cold. Just a little more of that. Take it.
Big brother, no, you only.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's so weird. Juxtaposition of all these trials and real life trials and tribulations, you know, and then you have the whole Burning Man, you know, craziness about getting tickets, who gets to go, and all this stuff. You know, a couple of years ago, you could just go up there and buy a ticket, you know, and now it's like it's such a limited. It's becoming an exclusive thing, and in the future, you know, it's. I mean, friggin' Grover Norquist is going there this summer. Grover friggin' Norquist, Mr. Republican. And now there's, you know, all these corporate what do you call those guys from Silicon Valley? You know, it's a really interesting article published yesterday on the web about how they like to, you know, it's a kind of a boys game of financial one-upmanship. See who can live the most ostentatious life at Burning Man by these Silicon Valley types. You know, Jeff Zuckerberg and or whatever is Zuckerberg, the guy from Facebook, and it's all these people. It's just weird, man. Meanwhile, I read about this. There's this gentleman. He used to be like head of one of the film studios here in LA, and he sold his car, his Maserati. He sold his house, his big McMansion, and went to Cambodia and is supporting 1,000 kids and their families. You know, 1,000 orphans, and you know, with his money, you know, because I guess he found out what was important, you know. Thank goodness. Instead of conspicuous consumption. So there's hope, as usual.
Hi. Good. How can I get there?
Hi there. What's that?
You saw him right away.
Comic Relief by Tom, photographer.com. Is it tomthephotographer.com? I know. Just a little plug, brother. Just a little plug. Yes, there you are. That's what you look like. TomThePhotographer.com.
Right.
Do you want me to say it again? TomThePhotographer.com, right?
Check out my 6-minute music video there. I was immortalizing the trailer park mullet. They're endangered, you know.
You think?
I don't know. Well, that's supposed to.
You know,
Seems
my
to be a preponderance.
my friend Kelly that I learned astrology from, he had a mullet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, definitely.
mullet rising.
For a yeah, mullet rising. He was rocking the. How does it go? Party in the front.
Business in the front, party in the back. 80-20.
It's so bad, man. It's so bad.
Kentucky, let's see here. What's that state? Louisiana neck warmer.
Bad.
How do I find you? Where's this?
David, Alex. No, you know what? This is not on. I should, you know,
Where is it?
it's on YouTube, my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Spank it.
I could spank it to you. It's on also on my Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook is the easiest way to get it. No problem.
Kentucky waterfall.
Kentucky what?
Waterfall.
Whatever. Hey, brother. Okay, I'm going to mention her name again. I heard from Kim Iverson again today. We did a little texting exchange. I mentioned her on the show yesterday. She said, "Really? Wait, I'm usually the one that says that I mention people on there. It's so weird to have somebody else, you know, say that they're mentioning me on their show." For those of you that missed it, the other night my car ran out of the battery ran down. I needed to jump because I left the lights on. Because with this car, you have to like turn the lights on to shut the car off because the wires are crossed on the back behind the dashboard, and you know it's not my car, so I feel a little weird about getting all up in there and the spaghetti. So anyway, I went and asked the first car that pulled over if they would give me a jump, and it turned out to be this person named Kim Iverson, who is a radio personality, radio talk show host, or whatever, on the East Coast. I mean, her show's broadcast on the East Coast, and on it's called Plug. Once again, it's called The Rendezvous, and it's on iHeartRadio, but mostly on the East Coast, not here in LA. And she was just coming home from doing her broadcast, and she does it with there's a French guy whose name escapes me, because I listened to about 20 minutes of it the other night. And anyway, she's a pretty yummy looking person, so I just figured I'd say something else about her today. She's a yummy looking person. And she lives in one of the towns right here, so hope I get to see her again. And she helped me get my car going. So it's very wet. What it is I want to do. What do we got? 21%. Wow. But it'll be a shorter show today. That's all right. So there won't be any show this weekend. No, none tomorrow or the next day. And hopefully, I've got just enough to pay my bills off. Now, whatever I make is towards my Burning Man ticket and getting up there, and eating something when I'm there. Thank goodness for the 99-cent store here in LA. It was just like pile it up, pile it in there. So gas to get there and back, and a good healthy trip to the 99-cent store, and I'm good to go. Yep.
Nice right there. I see you, baby.
So if there's a show on Monday, it's probably because I didn't make the money yet to leave town, and so we'll see. We'll see. A little drama. Did you need some drama? Because we're exporting it. That's what Los Angeles is about, right? Exporting drama, right? Mm-hmm. Hello. There's more in here too. You're welcome to find that. Something you like? Said you seen something that you like? These roll up. Roll them up. Or you could also send them to yourself. What do you find?
I don't know.
Where are you going to? Italy. Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
Verona,
Verona.
Bologna.
Right. I've been to Bologna. And Modena. Right. Yeah, up in the mountains.
Uh-huh.
Can't remember what the
Video.
mushroom season.
Mushroom.
Yes. You know? Good mushrooms.
The mountain about this place.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, bello. I didn't think that was going to work. It's dry. And we lost the sun. This was the afternoon. This would be dry already. Oh well, such is life. Gonna have to wait until after we're off air. What do we got? 14%. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Hello. I like that dress on you. So I like the dress on you. Your dress?
Yes.
I like it on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just compliments. Which one? Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's it's called Radiant Buddha. There's 360 radiance coming from behind him. And I seem to have splattered all of those. It's wonderful. Oh well. There's more Buddhas in there. Oh, something learning to hear. That one is learning to fly. And then there's Mr. Lincoln. What's from?
I go to school here.
Where are you from?
We're from New York. It's something like an hour and a half outside from Riverside.
Where are you from?
And
Two
they're,
sisters?
yeah.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
What's the age difference?
3.5.
I think that's 4.
Oh, wow. I feel like very surprising. Yeah, usually everyone thinks she's.
And you don't like that?
Well, I mean, no, not when they think I'm like 14.
No? Someday you'll be really glad to think that somebody thinks that
Yeah.
you're 14.
Yeah.
You know? So I do a live stream at 6 o'clock from the Orange County.
Okay, yeah, I was saying that.
Well, you know, this is oh, yeah. It's a basic of how you figure out the modes, right? So there's 8 petals. Right? So even the one in the middle, it looks like it's so many more, right? So I wanted to explore that.
I really like that. Learning to fly.
It's learning to land. Yeah, it's something I learned from learning how to fly. It's that when you don't have to land, you fly afraid of the ground. That thing you can avoid it. And in a good way, then you can go where you want. Right?
How much more?
That's your belly button. And then in the frame with 35 on that side, and the smaller ones are 20. And all the frames are hand painted by me as well, and they're real glass.
7:30.
Smash is like which one?
Yeah.
Like to me, it's like okay, which one is most? I have an emergency staffing situation.
So I just splattered
We need staffing
on these, and that's dry. This I want to do some more work on it, but it's still awesome dry. And the sun is not so comfortable. So where are you going to school today?
I'm gonna see him.
I heard of that. Ah, it's over there.
Yeah, just somewhere.
So you were there when the big flood happened?
Yeah, actually, I was in class while it happened, and my professor's car is completely destroyed. Because it was parked in the garage underground, and it just completely flooded. Everyone who parked there, their cars.
I'm not inactive. It's kind of odd, you know, the places under the garage.
Right, I know. And that's why no one has the car insurance for floods.
Yeah,
Because
really.
we live in California. So
Yeah.
people there treat it like a flood. It was like they're like, oh my gosh, we're so smashed the lawn. People were like
It's like a
lighting
lawn
up
party.
billboards.
As a kid, yeah. Let's turn on the sprinkler. You got it.
Oh my gosh, I was just holding that one up. Oh my god. What is this gonna be?
It's a flower of life.
Tree. Shoot, I was just holding this one.
This is called body of life. Which part? The writing, the drawing. I started writing when I was 21 and started painting when I was 15. Started painting in 1990. No. How is that possible? How could anything begin? That's how you got here. What's up with that?
I don't know what was wrong with the
It was
girl.
pretty arrogant
I
of
don't
us,
know.
you know? Jeez. When in 93? My brother's birthday.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, not 94, but
Right.
yeah.
It's a good day.
Must have been. Works sort of thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
When's your birthday?
August. I was born in 1957. I'll be 57.
Special year?
You know, when you were born, there was this major conjunction of Neptune and Uranus at 21 degrees Capricorn that you have in your chart. And that means you have doing in this world, great doing, this spiritual because you're a crystallization of that energy.
That's the how I'm trying to head down. Yeah.
It's kind of weird because but you just turned 20, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's
And you're the 5th person in 2 days that was born in that year. Combined. All young women. Right? Look at that. Yeah.
So when it was just on March 3rd, or when did that?
It actually happened the year before, and then it went backwards. You know, it went out of sync, and then it happened again, and it peaked during that period of time. Because that's my ascendant, 21 degrees Capricorn. That's the point that is on the eastern horizon at the moment of my birth. And so those two planets, it happens once every 173 years. Right? So it's, you know, it doesn't happen to everybody, and you can go several generations before it actually happens. Never mind being born, choosing to be born at the moment when that happens. It says the person that would choose that, they're here for some business. You know, because personally, I know what that energy was like, because for me, I had what I came to call a spiritual acceleration, where I was in a state of bliss 24 hours a day for a few months.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah. So, yeah, take that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. All right, we're at 2%. I'm going to close it out. So we got 2%. Battery's going to die. So if I see you on Monday, it's because I didn't make it to Burning Man yet. And if you don't see me on Monday, it's because I'm on my way to Burning Man. In which case, I'll try to do a show while I'm there if I can. If not, it will be at least a week and a half. So this would be show number 63. All right, we're at 1%. Got to say goodbye. There we go. And remember, we love you.